Hello there. I'm going to be doing a Gear Rate 1 takeover here. And we don't exactly have all the pieces we need to push, say, 23. We're going to try, but I do not know how it's going to go. Almost certainly don't have what we need to push 24 because that's kind of a gear check. And we don't have the gear here. So, we're going to drop in our Magda first, buff her with Invigoration through Beelzebub. Drop in our Vierna. Let everyone stroll on in. Drop in our Boreas. At which point we're free to use Beelzebub's ultimate and Boreas and Magda. And kind of just fast forward through this. And we're going to make sure that Vierna gets those kills. Perfect. Drop in our Dolores. And now normally Boreas, Vierna, and Magda all have Invigoration buffs. Now, we're going to wait until we can drop in our Ymerit. Ymerit, who will help maintain the anti-healing a bit more consistently throughout Boreas' ultimate. Drop in the Wood Elf, recall the Wood Elf. We're actually going to hold off on dropping in Cerb for now. And really, we're going to hold off on all of our ults until this wave makes it to the wall here. We can drop in a Morrigan. Alright, Forsaken Totem coming, the wave is coming, we're going to use our Beelzebub, our Boreas, our Ymerit, and our Magda.
Mother's blessings upon you.
Pop Dolores near the end here, and wait a little bit more. Cull with Vierna. There we go. Morrigan might die there, but that's fine. That's why we have a Cerb, which we are going to hold off on using until the next big wave comes in. And this side will get healed, but that is okay. We still have some damage being sent out on the rest of them. Okay, this big wave is coming up. As those Scourges are at the corner, use Elowyn. Use our Beelzebub, use our Boreas, Ymerit, Magda, and we're going to wait until Magda stops with the knockback before placing in our Cerb. Actually, we are going to drop in our Morrigan. Cerb will come in handy when the next wave comes in. Drop in a Wood Elf right there next to Boreas to make sure that they do not die. Pop Dolores at the end of Beelzebub Ultimate, and before we fully lose the anti-heal, cull everything we can with Vierna. Our Morrigan is going to die. Pop Elowyn again to make sure that Dolores and our damage dealers do not die. Wait until everyone groups up nicely for us. Pop our Beelzebub. Drop our Cerb. Boreas. Ymerit. Boreas dies, sorry, Cerb dies, but that is perfectly fine. That's kind of what we were expecting.
Mother's blessings upon
And we go to town on what we have left here. Same concept as previously. Near the end of Beelzebub Ultimate, we use our Dolores. And near the end of our anti-heal from Boreas, we cull with Vierna to make sure that we kill as much as possible. It is looking a bit sketchy. Our damage is not up to speed. Well, Beelzebub. Get a damage boost going here. Boreas, Ymerit. Dropping our Morrigan over there.
things. I'll serve you right.
Magda. Pop our Dolores.
Bow to your queen.
Vierna should be able to cull those. And for some reason that did not work.
Do not insult me with rabble.
What? Oh, elites are excluded, of course. And only the boss left. At this point, Morrigan is worth less than a Cerb. Cerb will temporarily delay the boss and leave a nice little pool of damage there for us. And now we kind of just need to kill the boss before he walks through. Now, between the lack of anti-healing from other champions that is consistent and reliable, and the fact that really our gear isn't up to speed, I am not entirely sure we can really do 23. Doing 23 would essentially involve dropping in Anora, not using Dolores at all. We're gonna run one test with it, but I am not particularly keeping my hopes up. You know what? Sure. Ugh. Oh, come on, man. We are going to try this. But chances are, if this doesn't work, it's not really going to work. So, once more, same concept. Magda. Beelzebub. Vierna. Boreas. At which point we kind of just use all of our ultimates here. We're going to drop in that Elowyn.
All lives are precious. Nature is die and be damned.
Anora.
Mother's blessings upon you.
We shall render flesh from bone.
Once more, we're going to wait until the wave comes in before we actually use our ultimates. Beelzebub,
We shall tarry no longer.
Boreas, Ymerit, Magda. Hell, we're gonna drop in our Cerb too, for good measure.
Bow to your
Got freaked out there for a second.
Do not insult me with rabble. Die.
Pop our Vierna.
Mother's blessings upon you.
Well, we got most of the wave. We are going to pop our Elowyn right about now to make sure that our corner units don't die. Drop in our Morrigan on the side. And we will be doing another round of ultimates now because we can't really afford to hold off. We need to get rid of this this pack. We are going to be holding our Magda, however. She takes a while to get her ult up. Vierna should be able to cull all of those.
Fear not.
Pop our Elowyn.
Our wisdom lives eternal.
You know, Morrigan dies, but that's fine. That's expected.
We shall render flesh from bone.
Beelzebub, Boreas, Ymerit, Cerb, basically everyone.
Not even death will save.
Cerb died, again, that's within reason.
Do not insult me with rabble.
Wait until everyone is within Vierna's range.
Your queen, mortals.
Magda, if you could stop knocking them back for 2 seconds, that'd be great. Everyone is in range. Do Vierna's swipe. Once more at the corner, Elowyn ultimate. I don't know if this is gonna work. We might be a bit short on damage here. Drop that Wood Elf to make sure that our Vierna and Boreas do not die. Come on. Beelzebub, Boreas, Ymerit, Anora, Vierna. Oh, God, it's close. Wait until a damage tick goes out and gets healed. Drop our Morrigan on the other side. Nope, Boreas is down. Pretty sure this is going to be game over.
Mother's blessings upon you.
We just don't have quite enough damage.
No, I'm not done yet.
Could theoretically get this cleared, maybe with lucky healing RNG, but seeing the HP left on the mobs, I really don't think so. And some champions are missing skills here. It is not ideal. I mean, the main blocking point here is that our gear is not quite there. So I will do the gear breakdown, right? We have our Morrigan over here running Warlord and Soulbound Arcana with a plus 16 Tear of Twilight. Magda, not fully skilled, running Infernal Roar, Warlord, and a Frigid Flame. Beelzebub, running... Wait, why the hell is Beelzebub running this? Well, he's supposed to be running Warlord. I'm assuming that he was left in a GVG setup. Not that it will change much, but if you are needing to push a little bit more damage, that is a change to do. Cerb is running Ageless Wrath Warlord. Again, not fully skilled. And a Flux Pendant. An Eye of Sin would probably be better on him. Vierna running Soulbound Arcana Warlord. And a Crown of Souls at plus 10. Venom is not doing anything. Elowyn is running Light's Grace and Invigoration with a Tia's Balm. Boreas is running Warlord, Soulbound Arcana, and a Tear of Twilight. Ymerit is running Wicked Vengeance, Soulbound Arcana, and an Eye of Sin. And Anora is running Calamity and Infernal Roar with a Scepter of Impiety. Ideally you want all of your mages with a Tear of Twilight or maxed exclusives. Vierna is the exception to this because she keeps her stacks of attack and you don't lose them to soul extraction. Now, you also ideally want good right side in Soulbound Arcana or Infernal Roar, and I'm talking high purple rolls for most things. And more importantly, you do want some good Wicked Vengeance on the left side. Even one or two quads makes a world of a difference on some of the better units like Magda and Vierna. Well, actually, Vierna is not really relevant because she doesn't benefit from attack speed, but the point remains the same. Anora would benefit from it greatly. There are not many things we could do to really tweak this. I will play around with it a bit and see if I can still get this done. But right now my fever is killing me, so cheers and you have a nice one.